reason why I wanted to do law is not because of any passion or zeal to save people. It's just because of the need. I was not the one paying my fees. I was scared because I used to hear so many things about university. But I had some new friends. 6th April 2024, we got married. History is to people what memory is to individual. And a people without the knowledge of their past suffers collective amnesia.
Hello everyone, my name is Melvis Ugo. I am a spoken word poet and a conversationalist. This is CGPA. You're welcome to COOU podcast. This is an initiative of the present administration of this great university. And with us here in the studio, we have one of the best graduating students of this university, specifically from the Faculty of Art. So with us, we have
IGWEZE Ngozichui from the Department of History and International Studies under the Faculty of Art, CGPA University, Ibadan campus.
Can I call you Ngozi?
Yes.
Okay, Ngozi, you're welcome.
Thank you.
It feels good to have you here. So we have just a few questions for you. We're majorly here just to inspire other undergraduates, and we have a few questions that when you answer, it serves as an inspiration to everybody. So how about you tell me, let's do a background check first of all. So you tell me your background, where you're from, how you got here with us today.
Okay, like I said, I'm Ngozichui. I'm from Enugu in Anambra East, local government, Anambra State.
Okay.
And I'm a student of History and International Studies under the Faculty of Arts. Yes, I got admission in 2021 and I just graduated a few months ago.
Once again, congratulations, Ngozi. I'm so happy. I'm actually still a student, and this as well serves as an inspiration to me. So, like I said before, we are so happy to have you here. So how about you tell us, you studied History and International Relations. So you tell us, this History and International Studies, or International Relations rather, is it what you actually wanted to study?
Well, initially, I didn't want to study History and International Relations. Yes, growing up as a child, I didn't do history in my primary or secondary school. So I just wanted to go for all these professional courses, all these courses that with sound, like law, medicine, engineering. I didn't want, but the reason why I wanted to do law is not because of any passion or zeal to save people. But it's just because of the name,
the sound.
Yes. And when I wrote my JAM, I got admission. Okay, because of the mark, I had to put History and International Studies. Then hoping to switch to law after my 100 level. So, but along the line, history,
it became more interesting.
Yes. Like, I had the passion, and even before I entered school, I love history. Like, I want to know past events, I want to learn so many things, to know.
So it was about curiosity.
Yes, how it affects the present. Yes.
So what was the journey like? How did you graduate top of the class? First of all, I'll ask, how did you feel when you got the call to be here today? What was the feeling like?
I felt very emotional. Like, yes, I knew I was aiming for first class, but I didn't know that
to be top of the class.
Yes, to be top of the class and actually the best in the Faculty of Arts.
Wow.
No, I didn't believe it. I was so emotional, like I was even crying.
So you graduating top of the class, What was it like? How did you get up there? Motivate me. I want
Yes.
I want to know how you do it.
First of all, it's all thanks to God. It has been God all the way. Then my parents, they supported me financially, physically. Like they made sure that like they provided everything for me. Everything. The only thing I had to do is just to study. Yes. And then the kind of lecturers I have, I had wonderful lecturers. Professor Sinadu Izogidi being the current Dean of Faculty of Arts, then my HOD, Sir CAC Okoye, Dr. Ozioma Uchime, Mrs. Esther Okize, all these people are wonderful. They were not just lecturers, they were actually teachers and parents too. So, and the kind of friends I had too, they were very supportive. We had a study group, and then we help each other after classes.
So this is a big shout out to Ngozi's parents and all of the lecturers in history and international studies and her friends. So mind the kind of friends you keep. Back to you, Ngozi. Tell me about your challenges. Is it all beautiful? I don't think it's all going to be beautiful. So tell me about the challenges, what you encountered in the school, and how did you navigate it?
The truth is that there is nothing you can do in this world without facing one or two challenges. But I didn't have much challenges, being that I was not the one paying my fees. Like my parents were there for me to.
No, you had to do was read.
Yes, the only thing I had to do was just to read.
What about the challenges of the student environment?
When I entered this school, we are actually the fourth set. When we go for lectures, there will be no space for us. And then we just manage with our lecturers, but it wasn't...
Towards the end, it's no longer like that, right?
It wasn't, yes.
There was a big change?
Yes. Right. Now we have big classrooms to ourselves.
All right. Okay, I believe that you were actually inspired by other people. Yes. So we would like to know who these people are.
Before I entered this school, I was scared because I used to hear so many things about university. But when I entered, I just realized that things will always go the way you want. Like how you lay your bed is the way you lie on it. So when I entered, I met people like Kurume Chinonso Christian. He was actually in his final year then. So he organizes tutorials for us after class, and then we ask him questions. You know, there's this relationship you have with fellow students. Like we tend to learn even more from our fellow students. So he really inspired me. Like I'm like, is he a student?
So your fellow students inspired you?
Really, honestly, he was really, really good. So I learned a lot from him. I looked up to him. I wanted to be like him or even bestie.
Okay, so Ngozi, if we go through all the questions we have for you here, you have to spend the whole day. But let's just go straight to one of these very personal, avoided questions. And I'm glad, and I know that a lot of us here want to hear. So in school, was there any relationship with an opposite sex? And how, if there was, how did you balance it and graduate first of the class? I think all of us are curious because before we were about to leave school, hey, don't have boyfriends, don't join cultists, don't do this, a lot of advice. So how did you do it? Were you rebellious?
No, I wasn't rebellious.
So you kept to the advice?
No.
Okay, that is rebellious. All right, yes, so what happened?
Tell us. Even before, like I had some male friends, and then before after our matric, that's 28th June 2021, he actually asked me out, and like we started dating, and some students and some people would we're kind of trying to discourage me because, like they said, that school relationship
Doesn't work.
Yes, doesn't work, and it would affect my education and my grades. But I knew what
You were in for.
Yes. I did not believe that anything can influence my decisions or my aspirations.
Okay.
So, like, we started dating, and 6th April 2024 we got married actually.
Oh,
and it's my classmates. We're always in the front seats.
Whoa, that's a lot. Congratulations once again. So COOU gave you a husband. COOU still gave you the best degree.
Yes.
Are you not the luckiest person?
Yeah, I am. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed.
I'm so happy for you. So you got to navigate, and there was a balance for you, okay, with the relationship and your academics, and you still came out top of your class. That's really inspiring. If I'm not inspired, I don't know who else should be. So we have one more question for you.
Okay.
Do you hope to make a career out of this? You know, hold on. Before that, I'll tell you something. I heard someone tell me. Someone said the most useless courses in the school are those ones that have "and" in it. History and international studies, library and management science, all of this and courses. So is it true? And even if it's not true, or if I don't believe it's true, but do you hope to make a career out of this? Since you didn't go for the professional courses, the law, the medicine, the engineering, what do you hope to make out of this?
I've already achieved a lot learning history.
Yeah.
Because according to Babs Fafuma, he said that history is to people what memory is to individual, and a people without the knowledge of their past suffers collective amnesia. So it's just like having a tree without a root. When you don't have knowledge of your past, it's more like your existence is meaningless, because you don't even know where the direction you are going. So I don't believe anything is a waste of time or resources. Just go for what you want. In every field, you need to know the background of whatever you are doing. As a human, we all have our own background. We all have our history. Just like in Nigeria currently, there is this agitation, unrest, which can actually lead to civil war.
Okay.
But when you look at 1967, the Nigeria-Biafran war that lasted for 13 months, you find out that the reason also was because of secession. So had it been we didn't have knowledge of what happened then, a few decades ago, it would be like by now would be in a very serious civil war, and there will be bloodshed. So history is a very, very nice course that you can use it to work in anywhere, even in government offices, be an advisor, policy makers. I think historians should be at the helm of affair in decision making in the country.
Okay. Yeah. So this history and international relations course seems like a two-edged sword. So it seems like you're more interested in the history part of it.
No, I love both.
You love both?
Yes, you can go international, you can still stay.
So you said something that got my hopes high. You said this is just the foundation, so we should expect more from you.
Of course.
So this degree is actually a foundation for you. All right. So at this point, I think we are looking forward to more. I'm more inspired at this point. So it was nice being with you here.
Thank you.
So what do you have to say? What do you have to say to us? What do you have to say to me, who is still an undergraduate, and the rest of the people out there?
Well, what I want to say is that as a student, whether you are in humanities and arts or any other field, just be dedicated, focus in your studies, put more effort, and you achieve a lot. Even though you face challenges, because it's not all roses, but you will thrive so long as there is dedication and work.
Okay, thank you very much for these beautiful words from you. Beautiful and inspiring as well. So to you viewers, whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. Your 4 years should be worth it. So be like Ngozi and be like every other best graduating student. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Follow us on other social media platforms. Our Facebook, we're on Facebook, we're on X, we're on LinkedIn, we're actually on Instagram too. So we are everywhere. Thank you very much.
Thank you.